in his phone and his voicemail isn't set up, so I don't know.
Fair enough. We gave it a shot, man. But Vic, I like. What do you think of the Ballad of Harry Warden?
I love that song. Like I didn't
Dude,
I didn't try to call him until towards the end, just so I could listen to it.
It's a good song, isn't it?
It really is. That's why I was really hoping.
I think it kind of adds to the story. Yeah, I think it adds to the story. I think it's a great, song.
It's a perfect way to end that movie. You know what I'm saying? The credits rolling, the song's on, and I enjoy it.
I think it's a great slasher from the '80s, and one of the reasons why the slashers were so prevalent in the '80s is a movie like this. You know what I mean? But I don't know. That's my take on it. I'm drunk. So Vic, talk about something for a minute.
I guess we can talk about where our horror adventures have taken us this week. I know, of course, I watched this. I watched a few random shitty movies on Netflix that probably aren't worth mentioning.
Oh, yeah, I want to hear them, man. Go ahead.
I can't think of the names. You want me to go look at them real quick?
I don't know.
Like, honestly, I didn't see one that was even worth mentioning.
Okay.
Because they all suck. But you know what? I want to watch, because it's been a while since I watched it, so I need to fucking watch I Know What You Did Last Summer, because, you always get pissed off when I watch it, so I want to watch it again.
Did I get pissed?
Yeah. You hate it when I watch it. I don't know why, because you hate that movie for some reason.
All right.
I don't know why you hate it.
I don't hate it. Jennifer Love Horn. What?
Jennifer Love what?
Did I say Jennifer Love Horrence?
Something like that.
All right. Well, anyway, she doesn't show her tits, so it's not that good.
She really don't. You're right. You're correct about that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, let's see. What's coming out this year, man? Horror movie wise, I've seen Panda post. I know there's supposed to be another Jeepers Creepers this year, right?
Finally, but Friday the 13th got pushed off to next year.
It don't matter. It's gonna be found footage and it's gonna suck.
I watched some things on Netflix.
Anything good?
I watched Evil Dead 2.
Nice.
Just because.
Nice.
Yeah, I love Evil Dead 2. I still can't decide whether I like Evil Dead 2 or like Evil Dead better, because I think they're good for different reasons. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I think they're both very. Yeah, I think they're both really good movies. I think 2 is more of a dark comedy, while Evil Dead's more of a straight horror, although it's not completely straight horror because it's got a lot of dark comedy in it. But I think both movies are really good, and I have a hard time really. I like all of them, to be honest with you. I like the whole Evil Dead trilogy, and I was talking about it yesterday with you, or the day before, about how, where are the really good, trilogies anymore? Like, what trilogies are good? And I talked about Hatchet. Of course, I watched Hatchet 3 yesterday, I think it was. And, that's a really good one. And it ranks right up there with one of the best trilogies of all time. But there's not a whole lot of trilogies that are great. Candyman, Poltergeist, Evil Dead. You remember anything else?
Straight trilogy. I mean, cause most of the real good horror movies they don't stop at trilogies because they actually make money, so they keep going.
Like Scream.
Yeah, and I mean, I guess Hatchet's actually gonna stop because I don't think they plan on making another one. So, but I mean. There's not a lot of good trilogies in horror. You either got a one-off or, a whole freaking series that goes way too far, probably.
Exactly. It's exactly right, man. Well, I'll tell you what, but as far as trilogies go, Evil Dead and Hatchet, I think they're the best ones. I watched Hatchet 3. I still enjoy that movie. Vic, I liked it even better than the first time I watched it with you.
Awesome. I've been wanting to watch it again, but I haven't got around to it. You've seen it on Netflix, right?
Yeah, and I still think that Sid Haig is one of the most badass fucking parts of that movie. Anybody that goes into that movie, Sid Haig is the most badass part of that movie.
Oh, yes. Well, I mean, look at it. Sid Haig's pretty much the most badass part of every movie he's in. Even though, like Otis Moore, Captain Spaulding's still the badass motherfucker he is.
Exactly. I mean,
I'm an Otis guy.
Yeah. Well, you should be.
Yeah.
But I like Sid Haig better, because I love Captain Spaulding.
Because you pissed in Bill Mosley's Cheerios and he didn't like it.
Fuck him. But I will tell you this.
Pissed him off.
I will tell you this. The best part, one of the best parts of Devil's Rejects is where he's like, I am the devil, and I'm here to do the devil's work. I'm like, that is fucking intense, dude. Or like when he's like begging for God to strike him down. I'm like, that is blasphemous. I'm not even religious.
He's like, Bill Mosley in that movie is so full of great quotes. Like, I spent all day one day tweeting out all the quotes from it, even though I was doing it on the Out of Date Mid-South Twitter.
I was going to say this, dude.
I
yeah,
may
that
or
was
may not have been
shit. Dude, Mosley, you know what he did in that movie, Vic? And it's rare that this happens. Like, I mean, rarely does this happen to me, except for, like, one thing.
You should have won a damn Oscar for that performance is what happened.
Dude, he made me feel dirty during those scenes. Like, I don't know any other way to describe it. He made me feel, like, dirty. I don't know, like, sinful, and I'm not even religious.
Yeah, there's no doubt, man. Like, he played that role to perfection. Like he should have really got an Oscar for that role. I mean, like, it was that good.
Dude, it was so good. But, I love Spaulding just because he was funny as shit. When I come back, you better have a good reason why you fucking hate clowns or whatever. That shit was so good. That movie's just fucking... That's one of the most perfect movies of the... that was the 2000s, I mean, rather.
Oh, yeah, that's probably my favorite horror movie of the last 15 years or so, if you consider it a horror movie.
It should be. I mean, like, it's kind of weird. Like, I don't even know what to consider. It's almost like an outlaw movie, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like an outlaw action movie, something, but I don't know. They're like the fucking John Wayne and his group of the 2000s, so I don't fucking know. But either way, it's still fucking great, and it is Rob Zombie's best movie by far. Well, maybe not by far, but it's his best movie.
Nah, fuck that. It is.
Okay. By far?
Yeah, man. I don't... Like, Halloween's good, but, like, it doesn't touch that.
Yeah. Okay. I agree, because Devil Reject, it's still on my Blu-ray player and, like, in my bedroom, because it's really the only movie I ever watch when I'm going to sleep. Like, I just leave it in there, and I'll turn it on whenever, and it's like a bedtime story to me. I love it that much.
How did we get to this?
We're talking about Sid Haig. We're talking about Sid Haig and Hatchet, and
all right.
You watched Hatchet
How did
3.
we get to there?
You watched Hatchet 3. We're talking about what we watched this week.
Well, what else did I watch? Those are the major ones, but I tried to watch the story about the fucking bitch who drowned her kids in the bathtub, Vic. And, I told you this. Like, I texted you and I told you I couldn't watch it. It wasn't about the kids that got killed. It was about the baby, man. As soon as they, the cop talked about how he walked in and he saw something that he thought was a baby doll laying there, I was like, I can't watch any more of this, man. It was too much for me.
That's because you got a baby.
Yeah, it was just too much for me, man. It made me sick.
I understand. I'd still watch it, though, because I'm a sick individual.
No, I understand that, but, like, I think if you had a baby, you'd understand. You know what I mean? Like, people talk about when you
might have a couple.
When you have kids, your perspective changes. It really does, dude. I just can't help it. You know what I mean? And I'll tell you this, too. Let me just say this. People that talk about mental illness being a fucking excuse for why people do stuff, they should still be put to death. They don't need to be walking my earth.
Oh, my God.
I don't give a shit how fucking crazy you are. You still shouldn't be walking around with me. You should be dead.
I was about to say you just turned the show into Dr. Phil, but you just turned it back to Jerry Springer, so I'm good. Or Dr. Satan, if you will.
It's true, man. Like, I get emotional about that baby shit now because, I have one. But, like, seriously, people that kill people, I don't give a shit how crazy you are. You should be dead. Like, there's no excuse for it.
Unless you're a serial killer, then you're okay.
Well,
don't just kill one person.
Still be dead though.
Don't just kill one person.
So you can get a good quote before the electric chair, like fucking Gacy. Kiss my ass.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to be like that, you got to have some good quotes so we can talk about you on the podcast eventually.
Bundy went out with like puss. I didn't like that.
Bundy was tired, man. You got to, you know what I'm saying? He was doing it for years, and he was just tired.
I guess
you know what I'm
saying? He was a pro.
He went from coast to coast, man, doing his thing.
Yeah,
He's the best that ever did it. Like he should have got paid for what he did. You know what I'm saying? It was his job.
These chicks were dumb.
Yeah, buddy. They all wanted the Bundy peener.
Hey, Vic, you got anything that's bugging you?
Oh, boy. I probably do. I want to hear yours first, though. I know
what's grinding my gear? I don't know, man. I always say this, but it's life, man. I just fucking tired of dumb motherfuckers that are dragging me into their fucking personal lives, and I don't want to deal with it. I want to kill all of them. Goddamn, man, if it was legal to kill people, if we had martial law, everybody'd be dead around me.
Well,
and that's enough about that.
Shoot them. Stab them. Kick them in the face. You know what I hate? Is motherfuckers that want to try to get them a little high horse about Belichick and the Patriots and Tom Brady and saying, oh, they cheat to win, blah, 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 blah. As my boy Trent Dilfer got on his high horse yesterday and was like, you and I both know every team in the NFL cheats. He said it, and I agreed with it, and him and Chris Carter almost got into a fist fight over it because he said, I don't know every team cheats. And he pretty much told Chris Carter he's a moron because he knows every team cheats.
Dude, I'm a Broncos fan. You know this. We've been for years, and I'm okay with that.
I mean, we were ran by the mob. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I know. Eddie is like a mob boss.
Yep.
And it is what it is, you know. But technically, I mean, he's like Jed York's uncle or whatever, so we're still connected. It is what it is.
Exactly. I don't know, man.
What do they say? If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Ain't that what the whole saying goes?
Eddie Guerrero.
Well, what really pisses me off though is people forget about everybody else that cheated. You know, they forget that Pete Carroll is a known cheater, and you know half his team's on steroids. No, they forget about. I mean, the Falcons just got busted yesterday. The Colts, you know, they've been doing it for years, according to somebody I know.
Me.
Yeah.
Dude, I was at a Colts game. Couldn't you hear the fucking crowd noise pumped in?
So yeah, I went to a Colts game once, and I don't remember, but we got beat.
I could hear that shit pumped in. They're fucking cheaters.
Yeah. Who was that against the Patriots?
I've been to 3 different ones: Broncos, Patriots, and Eagles.
And they won all 3 of them?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Did they? Yeah, they won the one I went to too, cocksuckers. Anyway.
Yep.
Oh, you know what? There's something else grinding my gears. It's a wrestling thing, so bear with me, people. But there's this cocksucker that likes to fuck bananas, known as Jim Cornette, right?
Yeah.
And he has been on his little Twitter high horse lately, trying to talk about him and his wife both, which is even more embarrassing. Talking about the Young Bucks they suck. They're killing wrestling. They're the worst tag team in the world. They don't draw money. They only work in fucking high school gyms. Blah 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 blah. Jim Cornette, you have been nothing since like '86. Ever since you fell off that goddamn scaffold and broke your legs, you've been nothing. You're nobody. Smoky Mountain, fine, I like it, but you suck. You're an embarrassment to the sport that I love.
Too.
Yeah, you're just horrible. And the fact that you think that the Young Bucks are horrible or they don't draw or whatever, I mean, just go watch their shows, dude. You book them and they bring in like at least 400 fans. I mean, people go to watch them. So you're a moron. You need to go back to fucking your little bananas or whatever you do. You're a homo. Go fuck your fat pig of a wife and be done with it. Just kill yourself. Okay, I'm done.